This week, Immortal's journey to immortality surprised everyone again with the release of its episode 165 preview. And from what we've seen, it looks like the upcoming episode is packed with major developments, especially involving Liu Yu and Han Li's growing influence within the sect. In the next episode, Liu Yu's Six-Winged Frost Centipede and her impressive insect control techniques finally come into play. She approaches Han Li with a mix of humility and cunning, taking the initiative to request to become his disciple. Han Li, seeing her talent and potential, accepts her, though only as a registered disciple for now. For the lower-level cultivators of the Luoyun Sect, Han Li's status and strength are on a completely different level. It's almost the same as if Guiling Sect's leader himself had taken a personal interest. Han Li's spiritual consciousness, now at the peak of the mid-nascent soul stage, allows him to control multiple gold-devouring insect spears simultaneously, an incredible leap from before. He effortlessly defeats his opponents one after another, showcasing just how terrifying his power has become. Back during his earlier battle with Tiannan, when Han Li was still in the golden core stage, he could only control 2 insect spears at most. But even then, his divine sense had already begun to show traces of early nascent soul power. Clearly, the progress of the Dian divine art has been astonishingly strong. Meanwhile, the high-ranking cultivators Han Yunji and Liu Yu of Luoyun Sect are both captured and knocked unconscious. But here's where Han Li's personality shines through. Although he easily could have ended Han Yunji, he chose not to. After all, the two had known each other back during the Tiannan assembly and the blood-forbidden lands. Han Li, recalling those memories and noticing her resemblance to his long-lost younger sister, shows a rare moment of kindness and spares her life. As for Liu Yu, her Six-Winged Frost Centipede, a spiritual beast she personally reared, is subdued and brought back by Han Li to Luoyun Sect, where it's imprisoned. Why? Because the Frost Centipede's unique icy essence can help Han Li cultivate the purple Luo Extreme Fire, one of the rarest flame techniques in his arsenal. Still, Liu Yu isn't just an ordinary cultivator. She's sharp, perceptive, and perhaps a bit ruthless herself. When she realizes that Han Li didn't kill her outright, she quickly deduces that he must have another purpose. She guesses correctly. Han Li wants something connected to her insect control methods. So when Han Li summons her later, she smartly explains everything. Her background, her mastery over the insect taming arts, and her mission to track down the wood spirit infant. As an act of sincerity, she even offers him her own Six-Winged Frost Centipede. Han Li, impressed by her intelligence and composure, decides to formally take her in as his registered disciple. To him, this is more than sentiment, it's strategy. Han Li knows he needs trustworthy people inside the sect to gather rare materials and information for him. And Liu Yu, with her talents and quick thinking, fits that role perfectly. After Han Li accepts her, Lu Luo and Cheng Tianquan, not wanting to lose face in front of the sect, quickly appoint Liu Yu as a deputy peak master of Baifeng Peak, serving directly under Han Li's leadership. Just like that, the once captive Liu Yu rises to power, earning both respect and envy from her peers. Together, Lu Luo and Liu Yu soon become known as the Twin Jades of Luoyun, 2 talented women who now stand beside Elder Han. And at last, it feels like Immortal's journey to immortality has entered what fans fondly call the Taoist power-up period. Or, as many jokingly say, Han Li's no more side character grind phase. Han Li is now truly living up to his reputation as Han Lao Mo, the old demon whose legend only grows stronger with every victory. So now, let's take a step back with our fellow Taoists and look at the long, bloody trail Han Li has left behind. Just how many nascent soul cultivators have fallen under Han Lao Mo's hands on his road to power? Let's find out, and see how Han Li carved his path toward becoming one of the most feared figures in the cultivation world. Before he even reached the nascent soul stage, Han Li had already slain opponents equivalent to early nascent soul cultivators. When he was forced to help Feng Shi refine the wind and thunder wings, Han Li's gold-devouring insects managed to bite through a level 8 demon beast, the venomous dragon, proving his terrifying potential. Later, when Han Li himself entered the early nascent soul stage, he journeyed to the Mulan grasslands alongside Nanlong Ho and other cultivators, seeking hidden treasures within Master Tsongquan's cave. When their alliance fell apart due to internal conflict, a cultivator named Yu became the first true nascent soul cultivator to die by Han Li's hand. Afterward, representing the Luoyun Sect during the Huanglong Mountain War, Han Li unleashed the evil-repelling divine thunder, killing Tiannan of the Yinluo Sect. Then, while infiltrating the Luoyun Sect under disguise, he swiftly killed Elder Gu Shuangpu using both his dry blue ice flame and the evil-repelling divine thunder, a deadly combination. During the border wars, Han Li again relied on his twin arts to slay the wife of the Yinluo Sect's leader, another mid-stage nascent soul cultivator. But when 4 of Yinluo Sect's elders dared to sneak into Luoyun Sect and attack Nangongwan, cursing her soul in an attempt to threaten Han Li, it ended disastrously. The mid-nascent soul cultivator among them was completely annihilated by Han Li's newly mastered Dagung sword formation. At this point, Han Lao Mo had already slain 5 early-stage nascent soul cultivators and 1 in the mid-stage, a shocking number for someone still growing in power. While traveling through the Tiannan grasslands, Han Li's gold-devouring insects were exposed, drawing the attention of Master Gui, whom Han Li swiftly eliminated. This triggered a large-scale pursuit from multiple nascent soul experts, yet Han Li countered again, killing 3 Tu'u immortal masters, all early-stage nascent soul cultivators. Later, in Dejin, Han Li explored the Feng family's secret cave in Jiangling Prefecture, obtaining the Mingwang technique, a powerful Buddhist cultivation art. On his return, he was trapped within a yellow sand formation, where he witnessed 3 mid-nascent soul cultivators attempting to kill the corpse king Xianxia for his treasures. Seeing Han Li trapped, they tried to take advantage of him, but Han Li instantly killed the green-robed demon cultivator Yin, terrifying the other 2 into retreat. Even when being hunted by the heavenly saint Tiannan, Han Li was merciless. When a lowly cultivator named Xiao Lauer tried to blackmail him, Han Li sent him straight to the afterlife. Soon after, Han Li obtained the red fire dragon scales, and later in Linjiang Prefecture, he hunted and killed a level 8 crimson flame dragon, a beast even stronger than most mid-nascent soul cultivators. Inside the Kunwu Mountain dungeon, Han Li joined forces with Gui Ling to defeat Elder Gon Lao Mo of the Yinluo Sect, a late-stage nascent soul expert, and the most powerful opponent Han Li had slain up to that point. In the Xiaoji Palace arc, Han Li's former ally turned on him, leading to a tragic duel where the master fell by Han Li's own hand. At the same time, Elder Ouyang and Bai Mingxin, both mid-nascent soul experts, died, one by the 5 concentric demons, the other at the hands of the Empress's puppet. Soon after, Madame Long and Master Majiu, 2 mid-stage nascent soul cultivators who tried to take advantage of the chaos, also perished in Han Li's Dagung sword formation. Along the way, Han Li even killed 2 level 8 demon beasts within the 10,000 Monster Valley, proving once again that his power could easily overwhelm both human and beast alike. By this point, mid-nascent soul stage, Han Lao Mo had already slain 16 nascent soul-level cultivators, including 11 humans and 5 demon cultivators, 2 of whom were great cultivators beyond the nascent soul stage. At this level, Han Li could already dominate anyone below the divine transformation realm. And when he finally stepped into the late nascent soul stage, the chaos only deepened. Returning to the chaotic Star Sea, Han Li first killed Miaohe Zhenren and Huang Kuan, both elders of the Anti-Star Alliance. Through soul searching, he uncovered even darker secrets, and fed one of their nascent souls to Man Huzi. Later, in the battle for the Golden Dragon King's top-grade Spirit Stone, Han Li cut down an 8th-level blue-faced demon cultivator, and even his old acquaintance, the turtle demon who once appeared during the Wind and Thunder Wing refinement. In Man Huzi's treasure cave, Han Li killed the Golden Flower Patriarch to keep his secrets buried forever. During the war between Xingong and the Anti-Star Alliance, Han Li slew countless enemies. First, a cultivator named Hua, then the Xingong's nascent soul elder Shiman, the same one who once ambushed him through the Shutian Cauldron. But the climax came when Han Li used the 5 Suns concentric demon and the evil-repelling divine thunder to kill Wen Tianren's master, the 6-path Supreme Saint, a late-stage nascent soul powerhouse. He didn't stop there. The Lan family twin demons, both mid-nascent soul cultivators, also fell. And when 3 mid-stage elders from the Anti-Star Alliance dared to besiege him, 2 of them ended up dead under Han Lao Mo's terrifying might. After returning from the Chaos Star Sea, Han Li, now fully deserving of the title Han Lao Mo, the old demon Han, embarked on yet another bloody campaign. In a series of ruthless confrontations, he annihilated the Yinluo Sect's rear sect leader, then spent the next 6 months hunting down and eliminating 7 to 8 more nascent soul elders from the same sect. Along the way, he even accidentally killed a descendant of the eccentric old monster Feng Leaguai, and with the spoils from these victories, Han Li finally gathered all the soul-suppressing banners, refining them together into the fearsome Red Soul banner. By this point, the Yinluo Sect, once a powerful and arrogant faction, had been completely destroyed. Han Li had single-handedly wiped them off the map. But his ambitions didn't stop there. Seeking to break through the limits of the human realm and pursue the path of divinity itself, Han Li returned to the Chaos Star Sea once again. His target this time was the 10th-level demon cultivator, the Golden Dragon King, whose essence could help him perfect his spiritual roots. Coincidentally, his old foe, the 9th-level wind-breaking beast, Feng Shi, was also there. Han Li faced them both head-on, and killed them both. By then, Han Li had truly become the Han Old Devil that all cultivators in the human world feared. His record was terrifying, a total of 46 Nascent Soul cultivators slain in his lifetime, 36 human cultivators and 10 demon cultivators. Not to mention the 2 ghost cultivators of the Ghost Gate, who were obliterated within moments. Even powerful figures like Han Yunji, whom he could have easily killed, were merely knocked unconscious, a mercy that showed Han Li's complex heart beneath the cold exterior. And as for Liu Yu, she survived only because of her connection to the Six-Winged Frost Centipede, something Han Li deeply desired for his cultivation. After returning to Luoyun Sect, Liu Yu made full use of her intelligence. Through careful observation and negotiation, she managed to reach an unexpected deal with Han Li. From this point on, she changed her name to Liu Mei, officially becoming Han Li's senior disciple. For a former low-ranking cultivator, this was a turning point, a chance to completely change her fate. And thus began the legendary story of a once ordinary golden core cultivator, who would rise all the way to stand beside one of the most terrifying powers in the Tiannan region. As we prepare for episode 165, the preview gives us a closer look at these emotional and powerful moments. Han Yunji, having survived her encounter, returns alone to report to her sect. Meanwhile, Han Li, now wielding the wind and thunder wings with incredible mastery, moves at a speed that no cultivator in Tiannan can match. Even many Nascent Soul experts couldn't keep up with him. After slaying the 2 Ghost Gate elders, Han Li unexpectedly encounters Han Yunji once again. In that instant, his expression softens. Despite all the blood he has spilled, Han Li is not a man without emotion. He still remembers their first meeting, how Han Yunji once sold him a talisman book and brush at a friendly price, how the 2 of them once fought side by side through life and death. In a world where warmth and kindness are so rare, those small gestures linger deeply in Han Li's heart. He had long regarded Han Yunji as a younger sister figure, and so, even now, he could never bring himself to harm her. When Han Yunji finally awakens, she's shocked to find herself alive and unharmed. All her possessions are still with her, untouched. Relief washes over her, but confusion lingers. Why would such a powerful Nascent Soul master spare her? The thought that this terrifying man might know her feels almost absurd. She quickly dismisses the idea and rushes back to the Yinluo Sect to report to the Great Elder. The sect is astonished to see her alive, but with the matter involving Nascent Soul cultivators and the ongoing search for the Wood Spirit Infant, the elders decide not to pursue the investigation further. For now, the case is closed. Meanwhile, Liu Yu, or rather, Liu Mei, has already come to understand the situation perfectly. And that brings us to the episode 166 preview, where the spotlight finally shifts to Han Li officially accepting a disciple. That day, Han Li brings Liu Yu back to Luoyun Sect. When she wakes up the next morning, she's startled to see a strange silver moon hanging above the sect, an omen-like sight that sends chills down her spine. The silver moon isn't just decoration, it's actually Yinluo, Han Li's spirit companion, who gently tells Liu Yu that this is the Luoyun Sect under the Tiandao League, and that Han Li is waiting for her. Frightened yet curious, Liu Yu follows her guidance. But here's a warning, don't be fooled by Yinyu's kind face and gentle voice. There's an eerie pressure beneath that calm exterior. When Liu Yu finally enters the hall, she's stunned to see not only Han Li himself but also the massive iron rhinoceros beast, a sacred guardian creature that Han Li had previously captured from the Fu family. Realization hits her instantly, this was the man who had destroyed the entire Fu clan. Terror grips her heart. Han Li glances at the iron rhinoceros and flicks his finger. A streak of lightning arcs across the air, striking the beast and making it whimper in pain. It's not cruelty, it's a show of dominance. A warning. A silent message to Liu Yu, this is the power you are standing before. Then Han Li finally speaks, his first question sharp and direct. Why were you following me? Liu Yu had expected this. Keeping her composure, she explains everything. How her sect had sent her to investigate the disappearance of the Wood Spirit Infant, a sacred object she had been forced to imprison. Han Li nods, confirming what he had already suspected. His next question cuts even deeper. What is the true purpose of the Wood Spirit Infant? Knowing she can't hide anything, Liu Yu explains carefully that the Wood Spirit Infant can fuse with a core formation cultivator, allowing them a chance to advance into the Nascent Soul stage. However, it comes with a devastating drawback. Although they gain Nascent Soul power, their lifespan remains that of a core formation cultivator. In other words, they'll never progress further. Han Li listens in silence, impressed by her honesty and depth of knowledge. At last, he's satisfied. It's time to make a deal. In exchange for her life, Han Li demands the Six-Winged Frost Centipede and the insect control manual from the Luoyun Sect. He even offers her a tempting deal. He can accelerate the growth of the centipede larvae, and in return, she can keep the offspring. But Han Li isn't done. He also wants the sect's complete insect control technique, something no one outside Luoyun Sect should ever possess. This demand leaves Liu Yu stunned. She realizes now exactly why Han Li had spared her. It wasn't kindness, it was calculation. Still, she tries to reason with him. The insect control method is a forbidden sect secret. If she hands it over, she'll be hunted for life. But Han Li's tone is unyielding. Then leave the sect and become a free cultivator. For Liu Yu, this is a terrifying but also strangely liberating choice. She knows that as a woman without the protection of a sect, surviving in the cultivation world will be extremely difficult. And even if she does hand over the technique, Han Li might still kill her afterward to keep the secret safe. So she thinks quickly, and chooses a path that could save her life. She bows deeply and declares her wish to become Han Li's disciple. With no master or clan to tie her down, this choice makes perfect sense. Han Li considers for a moment, then agrees, but with one condition: he will plant a restriction spell within her. Instead of fear, Liu Yu actually feels a spark of relief. If Han Li is willing to bind her, it means he intends to keep her alive, at least for now. And thus, the pact is sealed. Liu Yu becomes Han Li's disciple, not just out of desperation, but out of strategy. Han Li, for his part, has 3 clear reasons for taking her in. First, he needs her Six-Winged Frost Centipede for his cultivation. Second, his gold-devouring insects have become so powerful that they're increasingly difficult to control. He needs her techniques to keep them in check. And third, Han Li knows it's time to build his own faction within Luoyun Sect. With that, both sides find what they need. Liu Yu gains protection and purpose. Han Li gains a resourceful disciple and valuable tools. And from this moment on, their fates intertwine. A new chapter begins under the shadow of Han Lao Mo's power.